Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is actually Valentine's Day. Hope you guys are, all you couples are coupling up, and all you singles out there, who the fuck cares about Valentine's Day? You know what I mean? It's like a capitalist holiday anyway, so it's been a long weekend for us because we had Chinese New Year, and then we had no, we just had Chinese New Year, and then we had the weekend as well, so it was like kind of like a nice little break. I actually took that time to put in some extra hours into my Animal Crossing, which actually sent me into a sort of like a spiral, if you will. I'm falling into a fucking existential crisis right now because of freaking Animal Crossing, guys. Like, this is supposed to be a relaxing game. I bought this because I want it to be relaxed. Why can't I relax? I've put in so many fucking hours. I've played it every day, consistently, all right, for a month straight. And I just don't understand why my freaking island is so shit. Why is it so shit? I'm like, am I doing this wrong? I'm late to the bandwagon as always. I got my Animal Crossing recently because I actually got hooked on Pocket Camp. I know this is really strange, but I saw that Pocket Camp was a thing and it was recommended on like the App Store, and I was like, oh, what is this? And Pocket Camp is basically a subsidiary of like Animal Crossing. It's like a baby Animal Crossing. It's a completely free app, and it is just an extension of the Animal Crossing kingdom, if you will. The whole premise is like you have this little campsite in the woods, and you are the manager of the campsite, and you can customize your campsite as however you want it. You can customize your clothing, you can customize your hair. It basically just looks like Animal Crossing, but like in a mobile app form. And you can still do all the things that you do in like the Switch game, where you can fish, you can, harvest fruits, you can grow flowers, but it's a lot more limited than the Switch game, obviously. And there's also sort of like a gacha element to it, where you can purchase leaf tickets to access, more rare clothing items or rare furniture, or perhaps there's also like a membership or something like that, and ultimately you just want to invite as many Animal Crossing friends to your campsite as you can, and that's it. All right, there's no real point to the game. It's not like there's a end goal or anything like that. It's more of like you do you, boo. What do you feel like doing? Do you feel like fishing? Let's go fish. All right, do you feel like catching some bugs? Go catch some bugs. It's really sort of no expectations, and I kind of like that. So when I started playing it, it was really weirdly relaxing for me, because the mobile version is really sort of like a diet version of Animal Crossing. It's super freaking easy to play. You just kind of like tap, and that's it. And it's really mindless, but I really enjoyed like the customization, because crafting things and you can purchase stuff, it's a lot easier on the Pocket Camp app. But the point is, I was so enamored by this. Like, let me show you how, dude. I'm so dedicated to this motherfucking app, dude. Like, let me tell you what level I am. So it looks like this. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, aha. It's all happening in real time. So if it's nighttime outside, it's gonna be nighttime in Animal Crossing. Oh, there's a fish tournament happening right now. Okay, you see what I mean? Like, I cannot put it down. Oh my god, look at me. Okay, look at my campsite, guys. Oh my goodness. So the point is, I fucking love that game. So I was like, you know what? If I love this game so much, I'm gonna fucking love Animal Crossing, right? So I bought it. and I was so excited for it. I was like, okay, oh my god, this is gonna be a better version of the Pocket Camp, and I'm gonna be so excited. I had a vision of how I wanted my island to be, and I was like, oh, I was so ready to make it happen, okay? So I bought it, and it costed like, I think about $70. 70, yeah. That was one of the reasons why I was late to the bandwagon as well, because the type of games that I usually play are very narrative-based, first-person type sort of games. I don't really enjoy multiplayers, and so my favorite games, just to give you an example, would be like the BioShock trilogy. That's like my top game of all time. Oh, Outer Worlds was really good. I recently played that. That was really fucking good. I enjoyed that game a lot. So those are the types of games that I usually play. And the reason why I didn't even think of purchasing Animal Crossing before was because it isn't the usual type of game that I would go for. And the only reason I'm even purchasing this is because the Pocket Camp app hooked me real hard, man. Thus started my journey into the Animal Crossing realms, alright? I got my island, got my tent. I was playing Animal Crossing the way it was meant to be played, in a sense that, you know, I wasn't doing those like cheat code shit. I wasn't doing no time travel. I was taking it day by day, doing my daily routines. God, I'm doing the grind. I'm clocking in my hours for the grind, okay? I would water my damn plants, freaking harvest the fruits. I would freaking fish. I would, you know, make sure I get the message in a bottle, do some DIY thing. 90% of the time, I'm literally just running to and fro from the freaking, what's that place? The residential place? Whatever, what's that? Nook's place, right? Nook's workbench. I'm like going back and forth because I keep having to craft my tools again and again and again. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? This will be worth it because I'm like, I have this vision of my island in my head, okay, and I'm gonna make it happen. All right, safe to say that a month has passed. Like, let's say my goal is here, you know, and I'm here. I would say my progress in the last like 30 days will be about, I think that's about it. Okay, maybe, you know what, maybe I'm exaggerating it. Okay, I'll just, yeah, I'm nowhere close. It came to a point where I was like, am I doing this wrong? Like, what's happening? I felt like I was missing something, because every single video that I saw of like people, you know, showing their island or people visiting other people's island, and, you know, even back then when, you know, Animal Crossing was the fucking shit, people would share it on like IG, and I'm like, damn, your island looks fucking dope. Like, they have fucking shopping malls, they have like, you know, zen gardens with like, you know, they have secret lairs and all these like intricate shit. And I'm just like, I have one house that took me 3 fucking loan payments to get. And even now, I'm still just doing the daily grind to freaking pay off my loans in Animal Crossing. Why am I doing life twice? Like, I don't even have a shop yet. I've been trying to find some fucking iron nuggets for days, bro. For days. It's been a month and I've only collected like 13. So I'm not even halfway through, okay? And I'm just like having a, like, I was like, there was a point where I was like having a fucking breakdown, and I was like, oh my god, there is no end to this tunnel that I'm going on. And it became real dark real quick, okay? I don't know what was going on, but Animal Crossing took me to a fucking dark place, which caught me a little off guard, because I have actually put in quite a number of hours into the game. And I'm at this weird spot right now where it's like, do I just continue? I probably should, because I paid for the game, right? So I should just continue doing it. But then sometimes the moments where I'm doing it, I'm like, why am I doing this? And I know that was the point of the game, but I just found it really strange that I didn't feel that huge gravity and the drag in the Pocket Camp. I think maybe because the Pocket Camp is kind of like an easier system to climb up, or it's just a more generous kind of like reward system, I guess. I just want to know if I'm doing things wrong. I literally typed out, why do I suck at Animal Crossing? And I'm just like, why is this game bumming me out so much, man? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Then I realized that it's probably because, I mean, it's basically a life simulator, right? So it is supposed to replicate daily life. It's supposed to replicate just like an ordinary life. So when I'm frustrated with the stagnation of the game in terms of like its progress, I'm sort of just like kind of projecting my own anger, I guess, for like the stagnation that's happening in my life, you know, and my progression was like at a snail's pace. Truly, as I was looking at the videos, I was like, damn, everyone's islands are poppin'. And that was when I started comparing, and then I guess it's really true. Comparison is the thief of happiness. When you start comparing, it's like, what? Am I doing something wrong? Because I feel like they're playing a completely different game. Like, I feel like they're in a different dimension, and I'm like stuck at the freaking cave or something, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, I feel like we didn't even buy the same game, but we did. It's just that they took that many hours. I mean, I could go into a whole other sort of like existential rant about how I have the tendency to sort of like do a lot up until the point where it's sort of like it could have mattered, like it could have been something, and then just like dropping it there and moving on to something else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep grinding, I guess. Like, I just want to get a ladder. I haven't even gotten a fucking ladder. I'm still trying to get my shop open. Like, okay, let's you know, let's not be so negative. Come on. Yep. So that's it for me today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this fall into existentialism caused by a freaking Switch game for kids. Yeah, so like, subscribe, you know the drill. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!